Good morning, everybody. Jake Schofield here with Schofield Welding. Guys, I get asked this question so much lately. And I think a lot of it is a lot of people just aren't sure about it. A lot of people probably just don't understand it either. But I get asked all the time, if I get into this industry, how hard is it to stay busy? Or can I keep work? Or how many months out of the year do you work? And just, you know, questions like that. And I think it's important, but staying busy, I'm gonna string my truck out while we talk, but staying busy in this industry based on how many resumes you put in or things like that. It's based on the relationships that you build. Being busy in most anything that you do, basically entrepreneurial wise or business wise, or in this kind of industry where, I mean, layoffs are imminent, they're coming, it's just gonna happen, but it is all based on yourself, okay? Now, for the guy that's sitting at the house hanging out, waiting on a phone call, he's not gonna stay busy. I mean, maybe if he's been in this industry for 40 years and he knows a million people and they all know him, and he's done all those people a really good job, then yeah, he can probably go home and he'll start receiving phone calls about other jobs. But for you and me and everybody else in this industry, the people that stay busy are the people that are willing to make a phone call, that are willing to travel to an area where work is and go do uncomfortable things. Go over there and go shake that dude's hand. Go over here and get somebody's phone number. Go meet this welder at a gas station. Things like that are what maintain keeping you busy. And it's not even a guarantee that you will stay busy, all right? The other thing is versatility in what you do. If the only thing you know how to do is run a rollout wheel or mainline or just downhill weld, are not gonna stay busy in times of famine, basically is the way I look at it. In times of when the cycle of whatever industry you are in, because there are cycles in every industry. Nuclear, gas, coal, boilers, all that, there are cycles that goes up and down. The only thing you can do is just one certain little thing. The chances of you staying busy are not that good. I mean, during the boom, yeah, hell yeah, you're gonna be freaking rolling. Mainline for miles, freaking fab, all the downhill work you can get, like, yeah, you're gonna stay busy. But when things start tightening up and the only thing you know how to do is run a rollout wheel or just go mainline, your truck's gonna be for sale here shortly, all right? Versatility in what you do is so flipping important. Learn to TIG, learn to weld exotic, learn to weld, I mean, uphill, downhill, whatever the freak you gotta do. Learn to freaking run a rollout wheel if you're a mainliner. If all you've done is fab, go learn to run a main line. I mean, do things that are gonna benefit you. Those are the ways I know how to stay busy. Things get tight in the oil and gas industry. I had to, instead of taking the time while everything was good and learning how to TIG weld, I was an idiot, because for some reason in my mind, even though I had 20 people telling me, and I'm sure in a lot of your guys' minds right now, because I'm telling you, it just never ends. But these guys over here are like, dude, put your money away. What are you doing? You need to be saving, because it's fixing to crash. It's fixing to crash. It's coming down. Everything's coming in a cycle, blah, blah, blah. I didn't listen. The only thing I knew how to do was run a main line. The honest truth, I mainlined for like 5 years, my first 5 years. Got freaking good at it. I love running a main line. I love pipelining. That is, like, to me, that is the funnest thing to do. When things started coming down, I moved over to the fab end of it, and I struggled. I mean, it was not my most favoriteest thing in the world. And granted, I'd been on a couple fab jobs before that, but they were very little, very short, and then I'd go to a main line. At that point, I was able to stay busy because I started learning the fab end of it, started learning how to put pieces together, how to take a measurement from this piece over here and make it come over here and hit all these stands on the way over, you know? Me more valuable to the company. Well, fast forward even more, well, it's squeezed in even tighter. The one thing that kept me alive is I went home and I spent some money on TIG rigs, a whole bunch of carbon pipe and stainless pipe. And for 6 months of struggle, I mean, I'm telling you guys, I struggled bad when it came to TIG. I couldn't get both hands to work at the same time. It was tough for me to learn how to TIG. Once I figured out and I felt comfortable enough, by no means, you guys, I do not consider myself a TIG hand. I'm actually going down to Houston, down to South Coast Welding when I get a little time. And I'm gonna go down there for 3 weeks and go hang out with Abraham and those guys and get my TIG hand back to where it needs to be. Haven't TIGged in a couple of years. I need to be keeping it fresh and keeping it to where I can go do it if it comes down to that point. But guys, during that super tight squeeze, I wound up selling most of my stuff. Weld machines, everything I had on my truck, except for my truck, because I was done with money. I didn't believe the dudes telling me that the freaking, you know, this down cycle's coming. Because, I mean, how can you do that when you're making $4 grand a week? There's no down cycle. This is just freaking money you're making, right? No, wrong. It is freaking coming. Your layoff is coming. The down cycle is coming. It is flipping coming. In order to stay busy, I learned to TIG. Went out, welded a potato plant together for 25 bucks an hour. Was it great money? No. Did it keep us alive? You damn right it did. That is the biggest thing. I get asked that so often. How do you stay busy? Be versatile in what you do. Be good at what you do. Make contacts everywhere you go. Get in uncomfortable positions. If you need to go shake somebody's hand, go shake somebody's hand. Everybody be blessed. Talk to you later.